Good morning to the Board of Director, Group Chairman, Datuk Sri Dr. Syed Hussain Syed Junid, Group Managing Director Encik Rafiq Razali, and all employees of Media Prima Berhad. I am Norilia Jalani, the Manager of Human Resources at Media Prima Berhad. I will present a brief report of the effects and limitation of implementing shorter working hours. As everyone is aware, the company's mission is to strive for the efficient delivery of products and services to customers, and its production strategy is to maximize profit by creating advertisement. Most prestigious board of directors and employees. The goal of this study is to describe the impact and limitation of shorter working hours on administrative, technical, and production staff during the 1-month trial period. In response to orders from the Board of Directors for a month trial implementation in September 2022, the Human Resources Manager has been required to evaluate the aforementioned effect and limitation of shorter working hours on the employees. By Friday, October 14, 2022, a report containing recommendation for changes was to be presented. Allow me to review the revised timetable for fewer working hours that was implemented in September 2022. Before I begin with the timetable for fewer work hours, let me to briefly clarify what shorter work hour entails for our organization. A shorter work week typically consists of 4 office days per week as opposed to the conventional 5. Let's review the schedule. Site staff 8 hours daily, photographers 8 hours daily, planners, designers, editors, and producers 4 working days, and total number of hours per week is 32 hours. The 32-hour per week schedule for full-time employees was implemented. Every employee, regardless of rank or job description, worked 4 days every week. The schedule would not compromise the standard of multinational media organization that seeks to provide clients with products and services on time. This is consistent with the company objective to provide shorter working hours without compromising goal achievement and overall effectiveness. The advantage and disadvantage of shorter working hours were determined based on observation, brief interview, and administrative department data. The advantage are: first, motivation. Consideration of a 4-day work a week with either compressed or shortened hours can be a powerful motivator for employees. As with any other perk, it is viewed as a means for the company to assist employees outside of the workplace. The rarity of these schemes may encourage employees to work hard to obtain or retain the benefit. Number 2, cost saving. The Human Resource Department has conducted a survey to all Media Prima Berhad staff to determine whether the 4-day work week was cost effective. 51% of respondents report cost savings. These include reduced facility and utility expenses. Nearly 2/3 of people report increased productivity. Number 3, autonomy. Every business leader wants employees to take responsibility for their work. When you give employees the authority to complete their work in any allotted time, they translate that power into ownership and engagement. If our organization moves to a 4-day work week, the message is clear. We have trust in your ability to get the task done. Number 4, reduce stress. It's possible that reducing employees' hours would help them feel less stressed out about their jobs. Employees are able to have a healthier lifestyle and produce excellent work when stress levels are lower. Number 1, working more hours. A 4-day work week is not a good idea because the Work Act of 1955 requires a 45 hours work week. To get 45 hours, workers will have to work an extra 12 hours. Longer hours will make workers less productive, which will potentially harm the quality of their work. Number 2, coverage. There will not be adequate coverage for customers and co-workers. This can be difficult to overcome. Our organization needs for team members to be accessible to clients or to assist other members of the group may restrict their capacity to shorten the work week. Number 3, scheduling. In addition to meeting the need of client, internal scheduling can be a problem. Planned meeting can be set up during the work week, but unplanned or urgent meeting can be hard to deal with. Brainstorming session might not get much input, especially if employees who are on vacation can be reached. Number 4, more work for others. 4-day work week might add tasks. When certain employees are off the schedule, manager will spend more time planning meeting, client interaction, and group tasks. They will need to pay more attention to overtime, project management, performance. Administrators will need to monitor schedule and output to ensure the program does not cost more than it's worth. In the end, I don't agree with keeping these shorter work hours because they harm our organization a lot. Since I talk about why shorter work hours aren't a good idea, I like to suggest to the board of directors that this trial program be stopped. Also, it has a big effect on our organization, finances, and businesses. I also like to suggest that our organization's working hours could be made better by letting each employee work from home once a week. If work needs to be done, workers have to come to the office and stay until they are done, even it's not yet the end of the official work day. Work from home can help reduce the company operating expenses such as travel claim and overtime pay. In addition, work from home can also let employees spend quality time for their families. It has been a pleasure to discuss the effects and limitations of shorter working hours at our company, Media Prima Berhad. I am hopeful that the board of directors will accept the suggested improvement. I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you.